There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Here's a live shot from Lionson, giving you a view of the slopes right there off of Chair 8 and the Eagle Bond Gondola. A little bit of snow still up on the hill at those lower elevations. More snow, obviously, at the higher elevations, but we're starting to see that snow melt a little bit. We'll talk about that during the show today. We'll give you a look at the rivers and give you some information about rafting and fishing. But today is the day after Cinco de Mayo, May the 6th. I'm your host, Mark Sassy. Thanks for being here with us, watching Good Morning Vail. It's nice to have you on the couch for the next hour. And we have some good information coming for you today. Let's talk about this weekend, because this is a pretty important weekend for everybody that has a mother out there. And you know who you are. It's Mother's Day coming up this Sunday. So make sure, don't slack. It is kind of you're going to be spending a lot of money if you're going to be sending flowers right now out of state. A phone call, if nothing else, will help. But don't forget, a lot of stuff happening around Eagle County for Mother's Day. Mother's Day brunches at a lot of the different restaurants from Vail all the way down towards Edwards. So take advantage of that if your mom does live here, and send some love her way. It's also the Run for the Roses tomorrow. So we have the Kentucky Derby taking place. This is always a fun event for Eagle County. A lot of, once again, celebrations, just like those Mother's Day Sunday brunch celebrations. There's a lot of Kentucky Derby parties happening, Derby gatherings. And as of now, Zandon is the favorite to win the Kentucky Derby. But you know what? It is the fastest 2 minutes in racing. So looking for something to do tomorrow and you want to watch some horse racing, that's where you want to be. So Mother's Day and the Kentucky Derby. We got some nice weather coming our way through the weekend, all the way through the middle of next week. Let's take a look at that forecast right now, and then we'll be able to fill you in on what's coming your way. It's going to be mostly sunny skies as you look at today. We're going to see sunshine, breezy temperatures, and the wind's going to kind of kick around really all the way through the weekend with just a little bit of cloud cover on and off. Temperatures are going to hold in the 60s, really all the way through the middle of next week. We might hit 70 by Tuesday or Wednesday. But here's a look at your forecast for Friday. 45 at 8 o'clock. It's going to warm up to around 62 degrees, mostly sunny skies. And that breeze out of the west at 15 to 20 miles per hour. Now, as we look at your hourly forecast for the Vail area, once again, our warmest time of the day, probably around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 to 4 o'clock, mid to upper 60s. A little more cloud cover coming in this evening around 8 o'clock. Temperatures dropping to probably about 56 degrees at 8 o'clock. Now, as you look at that drive down to Denver, if you're coming up from the Front Range or traveling down to the Front Range, Denver, more cloud cover than sunshine today. Temperatures, though, in the 80s. 62 for Vail, 67 for Avon, and 71 and sunny for Eagle, about a half an hour to the west on I-70. This evening, 40 degrees for a low, still a slight breeze, 15 to 20 miles per hour. And that 5-day forecast looking pretty nice. We're going to see temperatures in the 60s. By Wednesday, 71, but we're looking at 60s all the way through the weekend, the middle of next week. A slight chance for maybe a little bit of rain falling Saturday and Sunday. It looks like 20%. But other than that, mostly sunny skies. This weather report brought to you by Lamina Fine Jewelers, located right across from the ice skating rink at Stellaris. We'll be right back with more of our show.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Get up, get ready to start.
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle? We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest, sponsored by TV8 Vail and Always Mountain Time. You could have a chance to win some fabulous prize packages and come perform your version live on Good Morning Vail to a panel of celebrity judges. For more information and all the contest rules, go to tv8vail.com.
home in the Rockies has it all.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
And I'm Brigham Harris.
Are you looking for high school and local sports recreational coverage? We've got you covered on the Scoreboard.
Tune in Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m.
You can find it all on Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or at thescoreboardnation.com.
We'll see you there.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail, our Friday edition. So, a famous photographer, Ann Getty, is world-renowned and globally recognized. She's going to be showcasing some of her artistry and creativity to NFTs for the first time with her Mother's Day 2022 collection. Let's take a look and a listen from Ann right now.
World-renowned and globally recognized photographer Ann Getty is launching her work into NFTs for the first time ever on Mother's Day this year in 2022. We recently caught up with Ann and talked about how her photography has evolved over her career.
Photography has definitely evolved from when I first started photographing, which would be nearly 35 years ago. I think that the importance of great photography has never been more important these days, because a lot of the images, the millions and millions of images that are taken every day on cell phones, are more a fleeting thought than something substantial. And because everyone's got a phone, everyone thinks they're a photographer. But, you know, I mean, there's a great difference between, you know, a beautiful image that makes people stop and think, as opposed to just scrolling through Instagram and so on, you know. And we all do it. But, you know, a beautiful classic image that makes somebody go, oh, wow, oh, my God, you know. That's what I try to do every time.
Ann's iconic images are known for portraying innocence, new life, joy, babies, and so much more. She talks about why babies are miraculous and how they inspired her in her work.
I say all the time, there is no such thing as a mean-spirited baby, right? We create mean spirits in some of these babies as they grow into adults. We do that to them, right? But what I love about babies is it's just so pure and so guileless, right? And you see them in my imagery, they are unaware of themselves. And when you see an image of a baby in one of my images, you know that it's real, because you can't ask them to do anything, right? They bring their own charm and sense of joy just by being themselves. And that's what I find fascinating, you know, that just to look into the eyes of a 6-7-month-old baby, you know, it's like you're looking into a soul, right? It's just, there's nothing bad in there, you know, it's just wonderful.
Ann's business model has changed over the years as photography and technology have changed the landscape. She talks about this transition into NFTs, why she decided to do that, and how it's benefiting her and others.
There's been a disruption to my business model, for instance, because, I mean, who buys calendars, greeting cards, like physical ones, right? Coffee table books anymore. That's a disruption, but the way I see it is that there is always room for original thought and original storytelling. I think that going forward, and it's, in a way it's like what I'm doing is I have to take my creativity and put it somewhere for people to buy, right? This is my first foray into NFTs. And what I want to do is have people understand, not be afraid of that whole concept, because I was to start with. You know, what's an NFT? It's nothing that, you know, you haven't got a book or something. It's, you know, it's in a digital wallet on your phone. Or I like now that I understand it, right, I see, oh, this is a way for me to continue to be Ann Geddes and create new work, right? Because I haven't created any new work in terms of calendars and that sort of thing since 2016, because the return hasn't been there, right? And to shoot 12 images, you know, whether it's for a calendar or whatever it's for, costs between 250 and 400,000, depending on what you're doing. It's a lot, you know, that goes into this sort of imagery. It's not just imagery of babies, it's my way of storytelling. So there needs to be a financial end game. What I like about NFTs, now that I understand it, and I really want my fans of my work to get comfortable with, is that you can have something that's collectible, that's an original Ann Geddes image, right, that I will create in the future, or you can have some of my older images and have them for yourself. It's that whole, it's a whole concept of like baseball cards back in the day, right? Everything has a value if there's a limited number of them, or you're the only one that has this image. You know, you can do that too, or you can share an image with somebody else. It's brand new, and whenever I talk about NFTs, people still look a little bit like, I just don't get that, right? But now that I'm understanding it, I'm excited about the fact that it will allow me to be creative going forward. And people want to love my images, you know, but I need to be able to create them in the first place.
Thank you, Ann, for sharing the stories behind your incredible photography, your talent, and much more. You can head to AnnGeddes.io for more information about this special Mother's Day collection, pre-register, and more. Thanks again to Ann for joining us.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm Daniel, here with Carrie Hogan from Nap Harvest.
How are you?
I am doing great today. It's a beautiful day out there.
Isn't it? It's so glad to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I thought this week we'd talk about Mother's Day, everything mother. And we at Knapp Harvest always believe in Mother Earth. She's our mother every day.
Absolutely.
So, for Mother's Day, we're thinking, why not some gifts from the earth and from nature and things that'll give back to nature. So at Knapp Harvest, which is our little shop in Eagle Ranch, we're open 7 days a week, and we're kind of a little indoor farmer's market. So we've got all sorts of things besides the fresh vegetables, organic, that we source from farmers up and down the valley. We also have local vendors that we support. So Caleb's Catch from he goes up to Alaska and brings back fresh fish. And then also Vail Meats, which is grass-fed and farm-raised. So we really believe in Mother Earth, and of course, Knapp's Nectar is our honey business. So there's a lot always going on.
Absolutely, yeah. Definitely looks like you brought a little goodie basket.
Just some, ideas, some food for thought. So in there's a wildflower, there's a card that's actually got wildflower seeds in it. So if you give that to Mom, even if she throws it away, it's still going to be flowers somewhere. So, lots of things that give back to the earth. And also Knapp Garden Center, which is our greenhouse behind City Market on Rural Road, is opening this weekend, but we will also be having lots of fun stuff for Mom that comes from the earth for Mother's Day. So, come down and shop with Mom, maybe give her a gift certificate so she can pick out her own veggies and flowers, and we've got all sorts of soil amendments, and we'll have little gifts and things there too for Mom and for you to shop. And then also at Knapp Harvest, a really good idea for Mom is not to cook. So perhaps, picking her up some beautiful fresh cut flowers. We'll have all sorts of bouquets for Mother's Day. And then a Second Nature Gourmet organic meal to go that you're not cheating. It's beautiful. Lots of great, great selections. And then a fresh salad to go and some great Anita's pie, fresh Anita's pie from Palisades. And there you have it, Mother's Day. Take her to Knapp Garden Center, get her some plants, come to Knapp Harvest, get her dinner and maybe a little googly or something like that. So
wonderful, yeah. One-stop shopping for Mom and Mother Earth all at the same time.
All at the same time, yeah. Support it all. So yeah, and we're open 7 days a week. Knapp Harvest, our little store in Eagle Ranch, Monday through Friday, we're open 10 till 6, and then Saturdays and Sundays 10 till 4. Knapp Garden Center, which again opens this weekend, and we're open 7 days a week there too. So Monday through Friday, 8 till 5:30, and for Saturdays and Sundays is 8 to 4. So.
You've got everything covered
we
for
hope so.
Everyone to come out and visit and get great gifts for Mom and help support Mother Earth and I heard you talking about the bees earlier.
Yeah, we always have to circle back to the buzz of the bees. Yeah, it's really an exciting time with our honey business is Knapp's Nectar. We'll be going around and looking at the hives. My hive is all open down there in Gypsum, and they're flying. They're picking up pollen and flying back in, and so things are as they should be in bee world right now. Very busy, busy bees. But yeah, and so it's really a great time to remind people. I'm seeing dandelions out everywhere, and I cheer every single dandelion. That's the first food for bees. So when you poison it with Roundup, you're poisoning the bees, your kids, and never mind Mother Earth and your pets. So just be aware of what you're doing. We live in a beautiful, beautiful place. There's no reason to throw pesticides in the air. We don't appreciate that at all. So, we really are trying as a community. We attended Earth Day last Friday. It was very inspiring. There's a lot of groups who are working together. Walking Mountain Sciences, Eagle River Water and Sanitation, Ground Up, which is a great tea compost company. We're all working together to really help Mother Earth. So, we do sell retail, but we always have a message to go with it.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, we love having you in the community. We love every time you come and visit with us, talk about the bees, let everybody know that let's not put the pesticides out there.
Please.
And make sure that we can continue to flourish here in the valley with the wonderful fresh produce and flowers and everything that Knapp Harvest brings for us.
Well, thank you.
Greatly appreciate having you here.
Well, we appreciate the opportunity. We really do.
Excellent. Well, there is so much to be seen in this valley. So, how long have you been with Knapp Harvest?
Well, so Knapp Harvest started. Actually, we opened that during COVID in August. I've been with the company about 3 years, but we've got all of our businesses come from Knapp Ranch, which is our ranch at the top of Lake Creek, beautiful 270-acre ranch, and we do research and development up there. And from that research and development became these other businesses. The farm at Knapp Ranch, we grow vegetables at 9,000 feet. We also grow mushrooms. We have an experimental orchard up there where we have fruit trees. And because we had fruit trees, we needed bees to pollinate them, and so that's how the bee program began. So from the farm, we also sell to the restaurants the microgreens and the mushrooms and other vegetables, but we also saw an opportunity to expand that business, and hence became Knapp Garden Center, which is a lot easier to get to down there in Eagle. The Knapp's Nectar started with that very thing of going, well, we need bees for the orchard. So our queen bee, Carmen, went over to Slovenia and learned from their queen bee. And so that's where the bee program began. And so Carmen not only manages 20 hives up and down the valley, but she also makes products from the hive. So you'll find beautiful honeys at Knapp Harvest, really gorgeous. And we'll have some over at Knapp Garden Center too. But they're up, they're sourced from everywhere. Most honeys have a little bit of something added to them, and that is not good. So a lot of corn syrups, you have to look really hard. In the grocery stores, a lot of them are really cut. So when it fully crystallized, you know you have real honey. So lots to learn. We always love talking about all the things that we do and all our little businesses and programs. So come down. We're always anxious to talk, especially coming up here in May when a lot of people fly the coop, so to speak. Come see us. We'll be around. We're open all the time.
That's so wonderful. So great to have something in our community. And the bee thing is so fascinating to me because you grow up fearing them almost.
Oh,
and
true.
Then
yeah.
As you learn more and understand how important they are to the ecosystem, it's pretty amazing. So.
It really is, and they're not there to bother you. They really, if you've got your flowers and everything else, a lot of times what people don't understand is they orient themselves from the hive to the sun. So if you're standing in their way between the sun and the hive, that they're going to fly into you, and you think that's an attack or something. It's really not. So again, if you've got flowers, just keep calm around bees. I'm working around bees all the time. I don't get stung very often.
Well, even if you do, I'm sure it's not too terrible. So.
Well, actually, it's really good. Like for my arthritis, I'll have Carmen pick up a bee, put it on me, and it stings me, but it's not enough for the stinger to be in there. So the bee lives, and I get the benefit of that. So it's amazing what bees will do. Apitherapy, it's called. So all sorts of stuff happens.
Wonderful. You learn something new every day.
Right?
Well, Carrie, thank you so much
You're
for being
so
with
welcome.
us today.
So welcome.
And we'll be right back here on Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Danielle Turner, the Vice President and General Manager of TVA Vail.
And I'm Maddie Evans, host of Good Morning Vail.
We want to thank the Vail Valley for welcoming us back into their homes.
We're committed to bringing you the content you love, produced locally right here in our valley.
That's why we hope you stay tuned all summer long as we bring you expanded editions of Good Morning Vail, Flashback on Vail Valley, The Rise, the TVA Visitors Bureau, and brand new episodes of Colorful Cooking.
And a big thank you to the advertisers who have supported us along the way.
If you'd like to join us on our journey, check us out at tv8vail.com across all of our social media platforms or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Regardless of the season, TV8 is here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay for Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. We're bringing you lifestyle and news with Daily Flash, The Tech Show, Jet Set, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave during our afternoon sports block from 4 to 7 p.m. daily. Find us every day, all day, on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or streaming live at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on 92.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail, our Friday edition. So Tegan Davis is going to be doing an interview with us shortly with the Eagle Valley Library District, talking about travel and gardening. But we have a first segment, our In the Community segment, letting everybody know about things going on around Eagle County. We brought Tegan out to join us on the set because she was just behind the curtain over there talking to herself. So we thought maybe she could come out and talk to us. So she was kind of thrown into this, but we're going to just let you know what's happening. I filled you in on all this fun stuff going on in advance,
I'm
right?
excited, and I get to learn a little bit more, so it'll be great.
Yeah. So the first one, Healing with Horses.
Nice.
And it's a form of horse therapy. This takes place at the 10th Mountain Equine down in Eagle.
Okay.
Don't you live down that way?
I do live down in Eagle.
You know where 10th Mountain Equine is?
I do not.
I don't either, but...
now I need to learn.
I mean, this would be neat, and it's free. Tuesday, May the 10th from 6 to 7:30.
Oh, nice.
This is put on by Speak Up, Reach Out. Speak Up, Reach Out is a group of individuals. They're dedicated to providing suicide prevention, intervention, and loss support services to those in need. So you can join the crew from Speak Up, Reach Out at 10th Mountain Equine, animal-assisted activities into therapies. And horses, I don't know, have you ever been around horses?
Oh, yeah, they're amazing.
They're amazing. They're very intuitive. Like they have,
yeah.
They know if you're comfortable around them.
Oh,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
And they also know if you don't know what you're doing, and they're just going to do their thing.
But they're beautiful, they're smart, they're majestic, and it's an opportunity for people to kind of get together with horses and spend some time and get some therapy. So you can go to Speak Up, Reach Out for more information. Go to that website.
Oh, I think that sounds lovely.
Isn't that kind of neat?
Yeah, yeah.
And then Tegan and I were also talking about the next one here. She was all excited about this one. Not really. So May 27th to May the 29th. You have those dates open? Are you open for either one of those?
I'll have to check my calendar because I don't have it memorized.
At the Bridge Street Bar in Vail on Bridge Street. The Vail Comedy Festival.
Nice.
So there's going to be comedians coming in from the Comedy Cellar, Netflix, HBO, CBS, and NBC. This event has been going on for 3 years, and I think there are also going to be opportunities for maybe local people to have a chance to get up there and spill the beans a little bit. So do you have anything?
Hopefully making people laugh along the way. That's also therapy. So
that is therapy, right?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, laughing is a good form of all of that.
Yeah.
Then our last one, the Vail Whitewater Race Series. You spend time on the water, you kayak or?
I got a SUP, so I've been learning how to stand up.
Have you done it on the rivers yet, or are you doing it on still
water? Not on
water?
the rivers. At the moment, still water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea too, because
it's
all fine on the still water, but once you start to lose your balance, things happen quick, don't they?
Yeah, you get wet.
So the Whitewater Series is put on by Vail Rec, and this is every Tuesday starting May the 17th through June the 7th. So it's 4 Tuesdays. Things get going at the Covered Bridge in Vail. That's where registration is. They want you to register at 4:30. The races start at 5. So for you with your stand-up paddleboard, you should probably get there before 4:30 to register. Okay?
Yeah.
So 3 categories. They've got the kayak category under 9 foot 6 inches, the stand-up paddleboard category, which is under 11 feet,
Okay.
and then the 2-person raft under 10 feet. The courses are different each week, and the courses are set each week depending upon our river flows. And
Okay.
like we were talking
That
off
makes
camera,
sense.
we're starting to see the snow melt, so
Yep.
runoff is kicking in, river levels are coming up. So make sure you have some experience before you sign up for this stuff too, because you are experiencing very cold water, hypothermic temperature water, because it is
Runoff.
It could be,
Yeah.
35, 36 degrees. It's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can go to Vail Rec for more information on that. And then also, I'll mention real quick, Michael Franny will be coming to the amphitheater with Spearhead on June the 3rd, kind of starting around the GoPro Mountain Games, the big
Nice,
anniversary
okay.
for that.
That'd
So
be a
keep
fun
that in
one.
mind too.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for
So we got more
informing me.
Tegan coming up in just a little bit with what she actually came here for. We got to look at your weather report, though, after the break. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun & Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
And I'm Kevin Shields, host of Good Morning Vail.
TVA is kicking into high gear this summer, launching some exciting new programming, like Flashback on Vail Valley, a nostalgic show taking a look at some old TVA segments.
We're also launching The Rise, a look behind the scenes with local and touring bands.
And don't forget to submit an entry to our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest.
No matter the season, we're here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Remember, you can always catch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Enjoy the centrally located Juniper Landing Villa Retreat, just steps from Park City Resort with views of Canyons Golf Course. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The open concept Great Room offers a bright and inviting living area around a rustic stone hearth with panoramic views of the 9th hole of the Canyons Golf Course. I'm here with Braun, the owner of Exclusive Luxury Transportation. Tell us a little bit about the services that you offer.
We are a premium car service company catering to our high-end luxury guests as well as corporate guests.
What sets you apart?
Our approach to hospitality and taking care of our guests.
For more information, go to opulentvacations.com. Juniper Landing's courtyard features a junior Olympic-sized outdoor pool, community fire pit, and a fitness center with a sauna and steam shower. There's nothing better after a beautiful day on the links than enjoying your own private hot tub. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey, welcome back to the show. More with Tegan in just a minute, talking about the Eagle Valley Library District. But first, let's take a look at your weather report. This weather report was brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort Company. We're kicking off our summer May 27th with the full return of Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. You can go to Beaver Creek's website for more information. Here's a look at your weather forecast for Friday to start. 45 to start this morning, 62 for high temperature, lots of sunshine, and a little bit of a breeze coming our way throughout the afternoon. And we'll see windy conditions on and off all weekend long, but temperatures should remain warm. There's Vail by the hour for you. We'll be in the 60s by noon, mid to upper 60s by 4 o'clock or so, then cooling down to about 56 degrees this evening. A little cloud cover rolling in, but there's no moisture in the forecast until we get into the weekend. And then when we look at the weekend, it's just a small fraction, 20% of moisture possibly coming our way, probably falling in the form of rain. Denver 83, Vail 62, Avon 67 right here at the TV8 studios, and 71 towards the west, Eagle and Gypsum and sunshine all around Eagle County. Now our evening tonight, 40 degrees for low temperature, a little cooler as we've seen, slight breeze 15 to 20 miles per hour. The 5-day though is what we're looking at. Tomorrow for Kentucky Derby Day, Tegan, you going to do the Kentucky? You going to vote on anybody for Derby? You going to watch it? Tegan's going to watch the Derby. 66 for a high on Saturday. Sunday, 61. 20% chance of moisture Saturday, Sunday. And lots of sunshine. 71 for a high as we get into the middle of next week. But sunshine really all the way through the weekend, the next 5 days, 6 days, including today. That's a look at your weather brought to you by the Beaver Creek Resort Company, Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. I want to shift gears a little bit and talk about our new segment that's going to start coming our way. We have a sneak peek into it. It's called The Rise, and it's about some bands around the country, regionally, locally, and nationally, that are starting to make a name for themselves. This first one is called the band Dogs in a Pile. Let's take a look.
My name is Sam. I'm a bass player and a songwriter, and I work with Dogs in a Pile as the bass player, vocalist, and songwriter. I came into music at a young age, playing guitar, jamming on a lot of different styles of music. I really found my home with the Grateful Dead stuff when I was a kid. There was definitely a lot of people who I jammed with and had a lot of fun jamming with. And me and my brother always had a strong connection. I would kind of sing and play rhythm guitar, more simple stuff, and he was always more into lead guitar. But at first, yeah, when I wanted to get into more advanced styles of music and a lot of jazzier stuff that took a lot more thought and practice, it was hard to find people who were as dedicated to getting good at that stuff as I was. Yeah, it really wasn't until I was introduced to a friend named Eric who was interested in getting into jazz and Steely Dan, Stevie Wonder, kind of more advanced, fun music. And he introduced me to Jimmy and Joey, who are the guitarist and drummer in the Dogs, probably when I was a junior or senior in high school. And that's when we started getting more serious. We started playing some more complicated, fun stuff and writing music. And then I ended up going to Berkeley and meeting the other two guys, Jeremy and Brian. And that's kind of how the band formed, was a amalgamation of the guys from up there and the guys from down in Jersey. So I still remember the first time I ever played a bass, actually. So my grandparents had got me a bass for Christmas when I was probably like 15, but I had never touched it. I was still just playing guitar all the time. I had like a Jazzmaster guitar that I would always play. But I went with my brother and a friend named Jack Kavanaugh to visit his uncle's house in the Poconos for a little vacation getaway kind of thing. And we ended up just jamming out the whole time as we did. I was probably 17 or 18, and everyone was playing guitar, and no one was playing bass. There was like 4 people playing guitar. I was about to start playing guitar, and there was like a little crappy bass sitting over there. I was like, you know what, I'll try to start picking it up a little bit. And I, thumbed my way around for like the next couple days on the bass. And then but by the time I got home, I went and picked up that bass that my grandparents had given me years ago, and I just started having a lot of fun with that. And then 6 months go by, and I'm starting to learn some basic music theory, teach myself some scales and some technique and stuff. And by the end of that 6 months, I was playing like 10 hours a day, sitting in my room all day, just playing, and decided to go to Berkeley really late. And without that experience and that time, having all that time to play, it would have been difficult to get in and make it happen the way it has. It's a pretty wild experience being able to go around the country and meet these new people. It's pretty awesome because we'll go to new cities that I've never been to, that I've never even met anyone from, and we'll go there and there'll be a crazy super fan who's been obsessed with our music for the last, in a lot of cases, several. And it's great to go to some of these cities. Like we were in Richmond, Virginia, we were in Washington, D.C., we were in Morgantown, West Virginia, and pretty much sold out awesome shows the first time that we're there. So we're super, super excited to be going to Colorado for the first time, probably most of all because it just is a big milestone for us to get out to Colorado, which is such an important destination for live touring bands and our kind of music. There's a great community for it. And, we got a lot of friends who have lived out there, who some still do live out there. And people are excited to see us out there. I know we got a fan base out there who's excited to come see us. We're really excited to be on the Arise Music Festival May 27th with some of our favorite acts, some awesome EDM acts, some awesome jam acts. It should be a really, really great time in Boone. Besides the Arise Music Festival on May 27th, which we are just so ecstatic about, so happy to be there, we also just got word that we're going to be doing 2 after parties for when really excited about. Again, it's another venue that all of our friends from Colorado have been excited about for a long time, seeing music there, and for us to be playing there is going to be really, really special, and we're so excited about that. The best way to keep up with us in Dogs in a Pile is to follow us on Instagram, usually, which is Dogs in a Pile Band. Like I was saying before, there's lots of fun content for you guys to scroll through. There's little clips of our music. There's clips from our shows. There's just us hanging out backstage, all sorts of good stuff. If you prefer Facebook, there's a lot of that same stuff on Facebook, too. And, this will keep you guys right up to date in the loop with new shows, with when new music is being released. And obviously, you can also visit our website, dogsinapile.official.com, for all the same information, our tour schedule. You can see bios about us in the band. The best way to listen to us is we have one album out on Spotify right now, Not Your Average Beagle, under Dogs in a Pile. And we have another studio album on the way that will be with us really very shortly, hopefully. And you could listen on nugs.net. If you guys subscribe to that, is an awesome way to listen to some of our live shows. Also, YouTube, there's tons of stuff to scroll through if you just look Dogs in a Pile up on YouTube. And that's kind of stuff, that's a great way to see the evolution of the band, too, because there's stuff from years ago, there's stuff more recent. It was really nice getting to share some of this information with you guys, so you guys in Colorado, get to know a little bit more about Dogs in a Pile. We're really excited to see you guys at the Arise Festival and at these Cervantes after parties. So, Colorado, the Dogs will see you soon.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey, welcome back to the show once again. Tegan Davis still hanging out with us. She's been here for the whole show today, but this is her segment. Thanks for being here, Tegan.
Thanks for having me.
Again. So we talked off camera. I saw some notes in the script before I heard that you were coming in, and I knew we were going to talk about some travel and talking about gardening. And I thought for sure that Tegan was going to show up in some overalls with some rubber gloves and knee pads and a shovel.
Right.
I kind of took it in my own. I went in the wrong direction with it, though. You
I should have.
You showed up with a bunch of books. I mean, obviously, with the Eagle Valley Library District, it makes sense.
Right. Well, next time I'll bring some hands-on
Do
stuff.
Do it. Or we'll come over to you and we'll just kind of work in the garden for a segment.
Oh, no, that'd be
fun.
great.
That'd be a cool segment to have. Yeah.
Come on over. We have
So,
lots of stuff.
You got two things going on, travel and gardening.
Yeah, so, we're kind of getting into the mode of travel and getting out there, and so I just wanted people to know that we have resources for that. We have digital databases, like we got the Guided Road Warrior, we got New York's Time Travel, we got Maps Online, and then, of course, we have our plethora of books. And so I think sometimes when people think travel books, they think, the big bad boy, if you want to trek around Europe. But we also have ones that, make the recommendation of, like, where you should go or best times of seasons. If you're interested in, you just want to eat your way around the world,
this is the book that I would be using right here. And I don't know if you can get a zoom in on this one, but this is called Gastro Obscura.
Yes.
Obscure food from around the world.
Just eat your way around the world. Try different foods. It'll be great.
Love it. I think that's a great idea. So
there's all sorts of fun ones. Yeah.
So if I was going to be traveling and I needed some information on, let's say, Bolivia.
Yeah. So we have, obviously, the book I wanted to bring in, which I forgot in my car, has, like, Bolivia is a great time to travel in May. So it's May. It's a great time to go to Bolivia, which I did not know. So
I didn't know that.
On your way, you might
have
want... I have a Bolivia book. You might want to check this out so you know what hotels to stay, what restaurants to go to, tourist attractions, hiking, all sorts of adventures in this book, as well as some other books that might have pointed Bolivia out as a place to hike or stay. You want to bounce to gardening?
No, that's a gardening one too.
Yeah, that's a
gardening.
gardening.
What else you got here?
Yeah.
These are all grow, cook, eat. Yeah, let's shift into gardening because I like to garden.
Oh, you do? Oh,
I mean, I do. Great. I don't have enough time to do it, but I do enjoy it. You want to know what I'm doing right now? I'm going to shift gears real quick.
Yeah, go.
So a friend of mine gave me some sourdough starter.
You're making bread. Nice. Sourdough is great.
And I fed it yesterday.
Yes.
This is a whole
good. You're feeding your yeast. That's
different
great.
world when you're trying to understand this process because it's fickle. I mean, it's fickle.
It's organisms.
Anyways, it's just kind of fun. So yeah, that's my extent of my gardening right now, but it's not gardening really.
No, well, you're still making something and you're feeding something.
And I have a living organism in my house in a jar.
And you're trying to keep it alive. It's great.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Okay, gardening.
That's how I feel about gardening, trying to keep it alive.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And gardening around here if you're growing vegetables, we have such a short season,
We
right?
do have a short season.
And there's only certain vegetables that I'm aware of that really flourish in this environment at this altitude.
Yep.
I know lettuce is a big one because there was big lettuce farming going on here for many years.
We do have a huge lettuce historical gardening around here and farming. I heard tomatoes, but eventually you get to the point where you need to bring your tomatoes inside. So we have container gardening. This book, again, Grow, Cook, and Eat. So you might want to grow your food. And again, in our weather, watch the freeze. So you might need to be bringing your tomatoes in earlier than anywhere else. This is the xeriscaping or alpine rockin' gardens. That's my jam because I'm all about water wise, mostly because I'm not really good about keeping it alive. So
that's nice and simple.
Yes, it's nice and simple. It needs to be hardy
and
for
it's therapy
the weather.
Also, it feels good. All this gardening stuff.
Exactly. It needs to be hardy if it's under my care as
therapy seems to be the theme of the day with the horses.
So the horses, comedy,
whitewater, gardening. It's good. It's good to have that.
Maybe some trekking. I think hiking's therapeutic.
It is and Vail's. We were told years ago that, more people come to Vail in the summertime to hike than for anything else. I had no idea. I know there's a lot of hiking that goes on here, but people make the trek to the Vail area to go and hike.
Well, it's gorgeous. It's seeing those views. I liked coming in this morning, seeing the sun coming up, and then you got the green that's coming out, but you still got the snow-capped white mountains. I love it. It's my favorite scene.
We live in a good place, don't we?
We do. We're very lucky. So if you don't want to travel, hang out here.
Now, I know you guys, and this is from years ago when we used to do the interviews over the library with you. You had all these things that you could use and sign out, whether it was a hotspot or GPS or GoPro cameras. I felt like you had you had hammocks. I don't know. You had a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah. So those are our library things. We still have that, and we're growing that collection. So we have trekking poles. We got camping chairs. We've got GPS. We've got lights that you could take camping that would also charge your phone.
Yeah.
So we have those are our library things. Yes, and we still have that, and we are continuing to grow that collection.
And people use it though, don't they?
Yeah. People. I mean, the hotspots are out all the time, and we just re-up those. And so we got 15 of those, and those are always checked out. But you can put a hold on it. Please put a hold on it if you really want it, and then you'll get it.
And how long do you get to hold on to this kind of stuff for? Like a weekend?
So library things is for a week, and then this stuff is like 3 weeks. We also have our Parks Pass, so we partnered with the Colorado State Parks, so you get a Parks Pass, and that's also for a week.
And that's been going on since we used to come over there and see you too, right? That was new at the time, I think.
Yep. And they and thankfully Colorado Parks is continuing their partnership with libraries across Colorado to give people access to. I think we have 42 state parks now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And didn't we just have free park access like 2 weeks ago or something? Like it was free for the weekend or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. They have a special day where they let everyone come in.
And then, what was the other thing I wanted to ask you? There was one other thing. Oh, because I've seen your segment with Max.
Yeah.
About how easy it is to get a library card. Too.
Yes.
You need a photo ID, and that's pretty much it.
That's it. So
it can be a ski pass.
It can be a gym pass, ski pass, whatever has a picture that identifies you as you, and you can come in and you can get a library card, and then you can walk out with all this amazing stuff. And if this is not how you learn via books, we do have a gardening class on May 17th at the Avon Public Library at 5:30. So if you need more instruction or you want to get your hands dirty with some container gardening,
like a real gardening class.
Yeah. So we're going to come on in. We have an expert, not me.
But you'll probably be there. You'll probably be there.
I'll be there. I need to learn as much as I can. Yeah.
evld.org.
Yep, that's us. Thank you.
Never forget that. Good to see you once again.
Oh, good to see you. Thank you again.
All right, everybody. Hey, swing by the Eagle Valley Libraries. We've got one in Gypsum. We've got one right here in Avon. Is there anyone I'm missing?
Eagle.
And in Eagle.
Yeah.
And they just redid the one in Eagle not too long ago, right? Yeah, a couple years ago.
You'll have to come down and see it.
Good
really
stuff.
nice.
Taken's awesome. Hey, we'll be right back with more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Finally, the vacation home you've dreamed of. This property features 8 luxurious bedrooms, an indoor pool and hot tub, and is minutes from Heavenly Resort. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The master overlooks the mountains and beautiful Lake Tahoe. Pour yourself a nightcap and cozy up by the enchanting double-sided fireplace. I'm here with Erica from Yummy Fixins. Tell us a little bit about your business.
We provide an in-home cooking service for all occasions. We work with our clients to customize menus using local and fresh ingredients and provide amazing customer service.
Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what 5-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. End your day in one of the best features of this home, the indoor swimming pool and hot tub. This estate has everything you need for the ultimate vacation escape. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Hi, it's Max at TVA Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tvavail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
I can't get rid of Tegan. I was ready to, twice so far. I'm like, take your microphone off, Tegan, and get out of here. She's like, I gotta stay.
I'm good.
I love this. I want to be a host. No, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. Anyways, I just kept her with us for the close of the show because it's been fun, and
Thank you.
we've done a lot of interviews. I haven't seen her in years, so it's nice
Yeah.
to catch up with Miss Tegan and the adventures of Tegan. Right?
Coming soon, yes.
So this weekend, once again, nice weather.
Yes.
Get out
Yeah,
and do
I'm
something outside,
excited.
as we all do all the time. And we're starting to shift gears to other activities
Yep.
now that the mountains are closed. But there's still skiing available over in Summit County that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good
You
to
wanna
know.
go ski?
Yeah, spring skiing.
We have the Kentucky Derby
Coming
horse
up,
race,
yep.
Run for the Roses, the fastest 2 minutes in racing.
It's amazing. Those horses are amazing.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to go to these derby parties and get all dressed up.
You're not going to do that this year?
Maybe at my house.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe at my house. And also, what's happening on Sunday? Sunday's a big day.
It's Mother's Day, so don't forget about your moms.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't said anything, it might be too late unless they're right in Colorado. But just give your mom some love because
Right.
she was partially responsible for bringing you onto the planet. So
Yeah, give some
Right.
love to Mom.
Give some love
and
to
if
Mom.
you need last minute, I know the grocery store always has flowers, so pop on in there if you need to.
do you have plans for the weekend? Anything special you're thinking of doing?
Well, definitely getting some bike riding in,
Yeah.
and then seeing, what I can do as far as like little wee hikes. I can't get up into the, the tundra yet, so
Yeah.
we'll check it out.
But that's your jam for the summer, biking and hiking?
Biking and hiking, and then I have a new sup, so getting out on the water.
That's right, you have a new sup.
Yeah, and then maybe I'll come visit and fish a
Come
little
to the
bit.
fly shop, yeah.
Yeah.
And real quick, I'll mention that too. Fly fishing right now, because I run Minturn Anglers in Minturn. It's we're starting to shift gears. We're starting to see the snow melt. River levels are coming up. Water temperature is getting colder because of the snow melt, and the clarity is getting a little dirty. But there's always places to fish. Just be educated before you go stand on the side of the river, because it can sweep you away. You don't want to
big
take any of those
currents.
chances. For
Yeah.
sure, big currents, and it's only going to get bigger. But with that being said, we've got fishing trips going out every day. So if you want to try something, give us a call in Minturn at Minturn Anglers, or you come by and visit. Right?
I'll come by and visit. Yeah,
She's been saying this for years. I'll come by and visit.
No, I'll do it. I could cast all day. It's beautiful.
Minturn is a cool little town too.
It is
Like
cool.
it really
It
is. Like a sandwich between Vail and Beaver Creek. You got this nifty little area. But other than that, you guys have a great weekend. We're glad you joined us today for the show, and we'll see you again on Monday.
Yeah,
Give
sounds
them
good.
a wave.
Oh, bye.
Hey everybody. You have a good weekend. Thanks
Thank you,
everybody.
you as well.
We'll see you on Monday for Good Morning Vail from 7 to 8.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Get up, get ready to start your
Love the Good Morning Vail